which you might have, right? So suppose you are confused that, hey, which cloud to pick in, why Azure only, what is the cloud future, what is the Azure future, right? And then what is data engineering, right? How you can switch to data engineering. If you are a fresher, how you can switch. If you have a career gap, how you can switch. If you have 5 to 10 years of experience, how you can switch, right? If you are eligible from for this particular course, if you are from informatica background, can you learn this course? If you're from admin background, can you learn this course? If you're from sales background, can you learn this course, right? If you have all of this question, then I will be assisting you with this. And then coding is required, not how much coding we will learn, right? How we will do live projects, right? And how we will approach the interview, how we'll handle the scenario based interview question, right? Timing, recordings will be given or not, where we will practice, right? All of this question I will try to answer. Now, if you have any other question which I haven't written here, you can tell me right now by unmuting yourself, and you can set up your expectation, what you're looking in this particular masterclass, and I will try to address that question as well. So, guys, any question which you feel is not written here, please tell me, and I will try to address that question as well. Okay, so please let me know. You can unmute yourself and let me know, please. What is your expectation from this particular class? You can let me know, and I can explain that. I think you have unmute option. Can you guys unmute yourself? No. Let me check.
Hello, hi Abhishek.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Jagdish. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm working for one of the MNC, but I'm not really sure what is about the Azure C because I know it's a cloud platform. What are all the various, ADF and Databricks, all this, I'm really not, I don't have any idea about this. I just want to know if you can just provide the, say very level high info or, or much about this so that, I'll plan to learn this accordingly because right now even I'm just trying to expand my bandwidth apart from my working hours and I just want to learn the things as quick as I can. So that's the reason I just want to join this session and just want to know the info that what you're going to provide in this session, especially what is the content. I'm just eagerly waiting to hear from you.
Okay, so Jagdish is raising a very good point, guys. Okay, what is the good point which he is raising? He, if you listen to him very properly, he is a working professional. Jagdish is a working professional, and then he doesn't, like, he wants to learn as quickly as possible. So Jagdish is a working professional, have a limited time, want to learn quickly, want to learn quickly, and switch to Azure data engineering. Jagdish, how much experience you have?
I have 15 years of experience. So
You
right
have
now,
15 years of experience. So
yes,
limited time, it's not limited time, no time. Actually, you don't have
yes,
limited time. You don't
yes,
have
true.
any time first.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So how much you have experience in which field, Jagdish?
See, right now I'm working on life sciences domain for one of the prestigious client on the pharmaceutical company, and also I have 10 plus years of experience worked on banking domain projects as well. So right
Mm-hmm.
now this is my third company which I'm working currently, and I have knowledge on the AWS platform, also GCP. But even the Azure also I just want to learn quickly so that nowadays only one technology will not suffice to switch to any other company because
Mm-hmm.
we should be in master and should be aware of each and every cloud what is going on and how
Mm-hmm.
we can say mitigate the risk by using the cloud platforms in a in applying the different say the let's say the logic or the strategy that we can say, let's say the business
Okay.
strategy that we can implement using the AI, multiple things are roaming
Okay,
around
guys.
my mind.
All
So
right, Jagdish, I understood your problem. So the problem, this is a very common problem, right, which Jagdish is raising. So the person who has 10 years of experience, the person who has more than 6 to 7 years of experience, And if they say that I want to switch to a new technology altogether, first of all, when you are more than 30-year-old, you have very limited time, right? Or you have no time because you have family, you have full-time job, and at the same time, like work pressure is there, and then you need to basically want to switch. And when you go, right? If I go to Naukri.com over here, and if I try to search, for example, like jobs, and then if I try to filter, hey, let's go Azure data engineering, and I will try to search here, and I will put like, hey man, I have around 13 years of experience or whatever, 10 years of experience or 6 years of experience, right? Or if I put, I don't want to put 15 years of experience, because if I put 15 years of experience, the expectation will increase, but I just want to go to suppose 6, 7 years of experience. And then let's open few of the job roles. So what TCS wants to say, let's see this. All right. Not a very good job description, but let me open some of the job description which is clearly mentioned what is the expectation. All right, guys, over here, let's see this. PySpark, Databricks, SQL Data Factory, Data Lake, Warehouse, Databricks, Unity Catalog, SQL, Fabric. Yeah, good job description, good expectation. But let me open few of them. Let's open this one. Uh, Not like in a detailed manner, but yeah. So let me open this Vision Data Engineering, what they are saying. Okay, let's go here. So they are saying that, hey, familiarity with DevOps, familiarity with MDM, familiarity with REST API, AutoML, Storm data streaming, Shop API, agile environment, and all of this. And here they have also written like Python programming, big data, Cosmo DB, Logic App, all those things, right? And you'll see most of the job opening like this, right? What Vision board is asking. And if you go like this as well over here, data modeling, programming, workflow orchestration, performance tuning, optimization, right? And now if I tell Jagdish, hey Jagdish, what you do, you learn all of this, whatever is written here, and then go to the market and then try to switch your job. To be very honest, it's very difficult, guys, because you need probably 1 year, 2 year to dedicatedly focus 2 to 3 hours, considering you have a full-time job, considering you have family, and then try to switch after 1 to 2 years by dedicatedly putting your effort for 1 year if you want to learn this much. So what is the focus right now is you need to basically learn as less as possible so that you get into the job quickly, and then you are in the position to basically like after you learn, we will learn enough to get the job and then deliver the project end to end. That should be the focus. So our focus here is to not learn everything. Okay, our focus here right now is to learn enough to get a job and then deliver the project end to end. And I can tell you that reason being that I am working here from past 8 years. So I know what what is my day-to-day job, right? At least I know this, right? Because I'm working day in and day out as Azure data engineer. So I can tell you that, hey, purposely you need to basically learn these 2 to 3 things or 2 to 5 things, or this is what you need to learn so that you can do the your job as well. And why I can tell you, because if I ask Jagdish as well, he has worked for 15 years, but in technical role, after certain point of time, the job is also redundant. You don't do like new things, right? So here over here, from 8 years, I can understand that, hey, these are the very common things which I do on day-to-day basis. And I can list down that and I can teach you that so that you go to the job interview, first of all, answer those questions, get a job, and then you will be able to clear the interview as well. So we won't be focusing on all this job description. We will focus on the, like, out of 100 job openings over here, we will try to cover 70% of the job opening, 70 to 80% of the job opening. Why we cannot focus on each of the job opening? Because in many of the job opening, their expectations very, very high, right? And if you want to fulfill that expectation, you need 1 year, 2 year, or then also I don't know whether you can fulfill their expectation, because they ask too many things in the job role, and you cannot prepare that. Okay, so our focus is this itself over here. We learn enough to get a job and then deliver the project end to end. And whatever we are learning, we will make sure we will know it properly. That is what we'll make sure. Okay. And Jagdish, I will help you. What is the syllabus of enough? Like the what I have planned for you, right? And then you will be able to understand that. Anybody has any other question, guys? Please tell me.
Yes, sir. This is Sapan. Actually, I just want to know how much PySpark we will be covering in this.
Okay, we will get into that as well. Any other question, guys, which you have, please tell me. I will address this question. How much price per you will cover?
Abhishek, are you going to cover any real-time projects?
We will cover. I will show you, like in my screen, implementing 3 projects end to end, and I will give you 2 projects to do it by yourself.
So it is regarding on which basis, I mean, which factors you are going to provide as that demo. I mean, those projects, whether it is including data factory or
We will
data.
do one project on Databricks. We will do 2 projects on Databricks, one project on Synapse,
Mhm.
and another project on Data Factory. So 2 projects on Data Factory, 2 projects on Databricks, one project on Synapse.
Okay, how much time you are going to take to cover all these things?
Yeah, I will answer those questions. Yeah, how much time it will take, all of that I will answer.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, guys. Any other question which you have? What you're expecting from this masterclass? Please tell me, so that I know your expectation at least. Okay, guys. If you don't have anything, and I think I answered, I will basically answer each and every question, right? So let's start. Okay. So first of all, let's try to understand. Hey, Abhishek, what is cloud? First of all, tell me this, right? I don't know what is cloud. Okay, so let's try to understand what is cloud. And then we will understand why Azure only, why not AWS, why not GCP. We will understand that after that. Okay. So first of all, let's try to understand what is cloud. Okay, so I will give a very simple example of what is cloud. So suppose when I was in college, I was going on into a cafe, like an internet cafe, and I was using their computer because I can give some use some software to edit my PDFs, and at the same time I can use their computer to do some Photoshop, right? I was using different resources, different like software in their computer, and I was paying them. Okay, why I was paying that? Because I don't have a hardware, right? I don't want to maintain the hardware because I was in Kota preparing for IIT, JEE, AI, Triple E, all of these exams. So I was in Kota, and then I don't want to purchase the hardware. I can just go 20 rupees an hour I can pay, and I can just like use their computer, right? It's very, very straightforward, right? Rather than paying for that hardware. So if you think about it, that is cloud. Why? Because here you are paying Microsoft and Amazon and GCP because you don't want to maintain this hardware by yourself because it has cost, right? It has you need to maintain this, right? So cloud, what is cloud? Cloud is nothing but the practice of using a network of remote servers hosted on the internet to store, manage, process data rather than your local computer. Now, what is the benefit of it? Suppose when I'm using a computer which is stored in a cyber cafe, right? What is the benefit I'm getting over there? Or suppose if I am using a cloud storage, for example, like now all of us nowadays use like a Google Photos, right? Why we use Google Photos instead of storing our photo in a pen drive? Nobody stores the data in the pen drive nowadays, right? I don't use pen drive. I just upload the data, auto sync, Google Drive photo, and then why I do that and why everybody is doing that, because it's easy to share. Everybody can just create a link, share it across, right? Data loss and recovery, I don't need to like care about this data loss and all, because this is there in my Google Drive. I can just get it whenever I want to get it, right? Upgrade is very easy. If my Google Drive is filled 100 GB, I can purchase 200 GB. If it is filled, I can just like get 1 TB. All of that I can do. Implementation is very easy. If I want to get a Google Drive right now, I can just get it without any problem. That is why cloud is important, and every individual is moving to the cloud, right? So all of us, out of like whosoever joined today, 20 to 25 people who joined today, all of us are backing up the WhatsApp data in the cloud or Google Photos in the cloud, and nobody is just right now, few of them are probably using, but most of the majority of the people are not using the pen drive, hard disk, and all of that, right? Because of disadvantages. Now we understood what is cloud. Let's try to understand why I should learn or why you should learn only Azure. Okay. So I will try to answer this question, and I will try to answer this question in very simple terms. I have a friend in Amazon. I have also a friend in Google, right? Both of my friend, uh, like both of I spoke with my friend who is there in Amazon. I asked him that, hey, like what sort of tools you are using in AI? Are you using Chat GPT in your company? So they said that no, it's not allowed because of the data privacy and all of that. We build in-house chatbot, like AI chatbot, where we ping and then we get a response similar to Chat GPT. Then I said that, hey, do you guys build everything in-house? So yes, he said that we build everything in-house. But I asked him, do you have some sort of like a software which can replace Microsoft Office? So they said that no, we are still using Microsoft Office. And guys, like it has been 8 to 9 years in all the companies in which I have worked, and probably the companies in which you guys are working, right? The people who have 14 years of experience, 8 years of experience, 5 years of experience, 80 to 90%, I feel that in all the company we use a Microsoft product because they have a very good corporate penetration. They have very good corporate products, right? So it is very easy for Microsoft to market Azure in general. And at the same time, Microsoft is heavily investing in OpenAI, right? You probably heard the news already. You can just search that which company is the biggest investor in OpenAI. So you will get an answer, which is Microsoft, right? So I have these 2 points, a very good points why Microsoft has an edge. Reason being that it has a very good micro products, and at the same time, Microsoft is heavily investing in OpenAI. And then I have multiple points as well, right? Now, if you want to learn GCP, if you want to learn Google, go ahead, you can learn it, right? That's not a problem. If you invest time in learning other clouds as well, then you can switch job. That's not a problem. But why I feel Azure as a hedge, and I'm little biased here because I'm in this particular career from my past 8 to 9 years, right? And I switched multiple job in India, and also I switched my job from India to Europe. And I'm very confident if I want to move myself to Canada or US or any other Asian country, I can do that, because it's not like I am very talented. It's because there is opportunity, right? Because if I look for a job role and if I make a good resume, then and if I keep on applying, right? And if I just try to improve in every interview, I can do that. I know that, right? It's not like I will go and I will clear one interview. It's not like that. Everybody needs time. I also need time. But what is important is, are you getting openings? Are people calling you or not, right? Are you able to give interviews, and can you do it multiple times to get a job? Can you do this process? If you can do this process, then yeah, surely I can get a job. And I know I can do this process for Azure because there's an opening everywhere. You can also go to naukri.com. It's very one click away, right? Go to naukri.com and try to find jobs for Azure, try to find job for AWS, try to find job for GCP. And once you do your research, you'll understand that Azure has a more opening than AWS, than GCP. I have done my own research. I'm just telling you, but you can do your own research. You can also go to LinkedIn and then search this, right? So Azure has a more opening. And at the same time, if you post all the content, right, post many openings about, like in my company as well, I post many opening, and in LinkedIn as well, I post many openings, so I get better response for Azure rather than other clouds. That is why I feel Azure has an edge, but you can also learn other clouds as well if you prefer to. Okay. All right. So now we learned about two things, right? Why cloud, what is cloud, why Azure has an opening or not, right? So you can just like go over here in naukri.com, you can try to search openings over here, right? And then you'll see the opening for all sort of a job role, no matter what the job role is, you will see the job openings here. Like you can search Azure data engineering. You can search Databricks and Spark. So you can see the job openings here, right? How many job openings are there for different job roles that you can see. And it's a basic trend, guys. Like for example, if you are looking for a job 0 to 3 LP, 0 to 3 lakh, it's less. Then 3 to 6, it's increasing. 6 to 10 is you're increasing. Then again, like it increases. Then again it decreases, right? Because people will, like, there are less company. Probably some product-based company can give you this much, but yeah, this so slowly your openings will increase and then it will decrease. Now the people who are looking for the package in this 6 to 10 LPA, their life or their task is very easy, right? Why their task is very easy? Because there is less opening and they need to learn less as well. And if you're looking for this much job package, your job can be a bit difficult. This much package bit more difficult, right? But now if you're looking for this much package, it can be very difficult. Reason being that the job openings are less and you want more money, right? You need to learn more. So you can also do this kind of analysis. It's very straightforward, easy analysis. But for all the job opening, if you learn, it's doable. And I will tell you how it's doable. Okay. All right. Okay. So Azure has opening or not, that we checked. Now let's try to understand what is data engineering. Okay. And now once we understand data engineering, the Jagdish question also will be addressed, right? Because in many of the job opening, they are looking for the skill set which is not data engineering at all, right? And we start focusing on that. For example, I will show you few of the hands-on on Git CI/CD version control, right? Hands-on on CI/CD and version control. Is it data engineering or it's not data engineering? Let's ask ChatGPT. Is it Azure DevOps or Azure data engineering? Okay. So hands-on on CI/CD is a DevOps skill set, falls under Azure DevOps. Okay. In Azure data engineering world, CI/CD is also relevant. It's just applied to data engineering workflow as deploying ADF between the environment, promoting the notebooks. So it's a DevOps role, but in data engineering, you try to support, for example, the DevOps people, or you also try to do it manually sometimes by generating ARM template. So those things you need to focus. But what you don't need to focus is becoming a DevOps engineer, because that is a separate job altogether. For example, if you come here and if you search Azure DevOps, for example, then that is a different opening, right? So this is a different opening. Now, if you search Azure ML engineer, then that is a different opening. Machine learning, that is a different opening. And sometimes the people who are very experienced, right? Just like Jagdish, right? Who are very experienced, like they are very confused because when they go to the job opening, they see that Azure ML is also there, their DevOps is also there, data engineering is also there, unstructured processing, Cosmo DB is also there, right? So they are very confused how I can learn, right? So it's very important that first of all, you know what is data engineering, right? And probably Jagdish knows this already because he has a very experienced guy, but sometimes you don't know what is data engineering itself at the first place, right? So let's try to understand what is data engineering. Okay, and I will try to make it very, very simple for you so that you make sense out of it. Okay, what is data engineering? So suppose Karthik opened this Raj Informatica Technologies, right? And then he has students all across the India. Okay, so what he done, he's running this off online training, but he thought let's open offline training as well. And in all the places, he like called one of like all the good students or who has a good bond with Karthik, he called all of them and he said that, hey, in Mumbai, let's store the data in SharePoint, right? I am opening a offline store after your office hour. You can just support me. I will pay you for that, right? And then you store the data in SharePoint location, right? And then one particular guy in Pune knows Oracle, so he started storing the data in Oracle. One particular guy in Mumbai knows SQL servers is storing the data in SQL server. One particular guy in some sort of like Calcutta is storing data in Salesforce. So he opened all the stores in all the like offline training centers across the globe, and Karthik contacted all the students at different location. They are storing the data in all of these places, right? Now 1 year goes by, 2 year goes by, 3 years 3 years went, right? And then Karthik thought that, hey, what is the total money which I earned after 3 years? I want to calculate this. Now, if Karthik wants to calculate this, then he called all of these guys and said that, hey, can you guys upload the data to the cloud storage so that I can aggregate it? And I want to just make some sort of a report to I can present to my team, right? Now Karthik done it once, and then Karthik is just like, suppose next day he again want to calculate it, right? Because daily his business is increasing. So day by day, whatever enrollment is happening, he wants to check this, right? So he wants to make a Power BI report so that he comes morning, refresh it, and then Power BI report is made in which he can see all of this, right? What is the sales, how much students I enrolled, and all of that. So he called all of these guys and said that, hey, can you guys upload the data daily so that I can get this Power BI report? So manual effort is always and always prone to error, right? If they upload the data daily, if they cannot upload the data daily at a particular time, and then what, like it's suppose there are 1 million record, for example, or 100 record or 200 record. Suppose one record got added. So they need to purposely pick the one record, add this. So it's very difficult and it's always prone to errors. So what he wants to do, he wants to make this life of all these data engineers easy, or data like whatever technical guys are sitting here easy, that it should happen automatically. Upload should happen automatically. All the transformation should happen automatically, and Power BI report should be also made automatically without any manual effort on this process. So he contacted me, right? And I told Karthik, hey Karthik, if you want to do this, first of all, I need architecture diagram. Architecture diagram as in, I want to understand how you will implement this, right? Or like whether you will go for AWS cloud, Azure cloud, GCP cloud. I want to really understand this. So Karthik said that, hey Abhishek, who will help me on this, right? So I told Karthik, let me open my notes now so that I can explain you who will do what. All right, guys. So first of all, Karthik will reach out to a product owner, right? Product owner means a person who can take care of this job. But suppose Karthik doesn't have a product owner, then he will reach out to cloud architect, and he will make an architecture diagram for you. He will decide which cloud to go for, Azure, AWS, GCP, all of that. Then he will make an architecture diagram. Architecture diagram as in, he will make the diagram like this. For example, like he will make the diagram like, give me a moment. He will make a diagram like this, that he will try to move the data from here to here and then here to here, and then we will be using data factory for this. So he will make a diagram something like this. A solution architect will make our diagram something like this to understand that, hey, what is the solution of this, right? So he will make our diagram like this, and then like once the diagram has been made, architecture diagram has been made, admin will deploy all of this architecture diagram. So in my 8 years of career, I never made the architecture diagram, though I do it right now because I'm supporting my cloud architect. But As a data engineer, your task is to not decide whether to go for AWS or a GCP or AWS or Azure, or your task is to also not decide which tool to go for. Your task is also not decide that take care of networking, security, authorization, authentication, all of this for this particular architecture. That is also not your job. Your job is to not also like deploy your pipelines from one environment to another environment. That is also not your job, right? What your job as a data engineer is to do extract, load and transform. Extract, transform and load. That is the job of a data engineer. Okay. Means if Karthik wants to create a Power BI report, then data engineer job is to move the data from one place to another, do the transformation, make it ready for the analysis. But data engineer will not create a Power BI report. Data engineer will not work on the ML models, and like over here it will not, he will not work. So what is the job of a data engineer? He will find out the right data for data analysts and data scientists. He will develop a ETL pipeline. He will make data marts. He will monitor the data pipeline. He will make sure data engineer job is first and foremost job of a data engineer is to make sure that data quality is good. Make sure is the code quality is good. Make sure the cost is optimized. Make sure that performance of the pipeline is good. Make sure that the data lineage and everything is taken care. You are documenting everything, right? What is not data engineering? ML models is not data engineering. Building reports is not data engineering. Managing CI/CD pipeline is not data engineering. Managing front-end applications is not data engineering. Managing infrastructure and security is not data engineering. So when you want to learn data engineering and when you are trying to apply for a role as a data engineer, you should not start with this. What you should start with this, what you should start is you should really focus on extract, load and transform. That is the basic job of a data engineer. Okay, so you should really focus on this. And to learn this, these are the important tools you should focus on. Suppose in data engineering world, you can do the data extraction. Data extraction means you can move the data from point A to point B. For example, I have the data over here sitting over here, right? Suppose I have all of this data. Now, if I want to upload this data to a Google Drive, right, or some sort of a cloud storage, then either I do it manually one by one, or I need a tool, right? That is the data migration. Data migration means data movement. So that is the first job of a data engineer. So you do the movement and then you do the transformation. Okay, so you can do the transformation, data movement and data transformation. So as a data engineer, you have to focus on two things: data transformation and data movement. Okay, and that is what you should really learn rather than focusing on multiple things. Okay, and when you're learning data transformation, data movement, then don't focus on tool, rather than focus on the concept of doing it, because tools can go right. Because suppose data factory is there, then synapse came, then fabric came, right? But if you really understand the concept, you can basically apply this concept to all the tools, right? So you should really focus on learning data migration and data processing. Now, to learn data migration, data processing, these are the important tools you should focus on. Okay, so you should really focus on data factory, Databricks, SQL DB, data lake, DevOps, Synapse Analytics. Now again, you will tell Abhishek, you told me that like, hey, I will tell you 2, 3 tools, and you again telling me like 6 tools. Make it bit more easy for you, for me. So in that case, you should really focus on data factory, because once you learn data factory, you can build on top of data factory Synapse, and you can also build like fabric pipelines as well if you learn data factory. Because data factory is the first tool which they launched right after SSIS. So this data factory is a very important tool. Now you can learn data processing in SQL DB by using SQL, right? Or you can do distributed computing by using Databricks. So you should really focus on data factory, SQL DB and Databricks, right? Now again, if you are like, sometimes now people will tell Abhishek, if Jagdish is a 15 years of experience, he should also learn 3 tools. And if I am like 1 year of experience, I should learn also one tool, like all the 3 tools. In that case, the depth of the knowledge or the course curriculum will change. And I will tell you how much Jagdish should learn, or how a person of 3 years or 4 years of experience guy should learn, right? But you should really focus on data transformation and data movement. But it can be the case that Jagdish needs to learn in-depth data migration and in-depth data processing. But you might need to learn, if you have 1 years of experience, right, or 2 years of experience, you can learn data migration like in detail and data processing basics, or you can learn data processing in detail or data migration basics, right? So you can choose accordingly. But more experienced guys should learn data migration, data processing in depth. Okay, and now I will tell you how you can learn this. Okay, all right, guys. So now if I open this particular over here we have different training programs, right? So suppose we have this Azure Data Engineering training program, we have a Databricks and Spark training program, we have a combined course curriculum training program. So now let me give you a brief about the training program. And in other institute, when you go to other institute, right, they have one standard training program, right? They will tell, hey, Azure Data Engineering, I will teach you, come here for 3 months, 4 months, whatever it is. And then they offer one training program for everyone, no matter if you have 2 years of experience, 3 years of experience, 5 years of experience, 10 years of experience, 15 years of experience. They will tell you that, hey, come, I will teach you and I will make you data engineer. But now, guys, we need to understand one basic thing, that if you are 1 year of experience guy, 2 years of experience guy, you don't need to learn as 15 years of experience guy, right? Or a 15 years of experience guy should not learn as 2 years of experience guy, right? Everybody should have a different kind of a understanding and different kind of a job role, right? And different kind of a expectation when you join a job role as well, right? So we try to break it, right, in 3 different training programs, and I will try to onboard you that which training program who can go. So now let's try to understand different profiles, right? So suppose suppose I am from marketing domain. I am from, like, my name is Abhishek and I am from marketing domain. I have done my MBA. I am doing a marketing job and I have 2 years of experience. As I am from marketing domain, I don't know coding, right? No coding. Okay. And then, okay, so no coding, for example, right? So this is a person who doesn't know any sort of a coding, like neither SQL nor Python. So this particular guy should start with, this guy can take Azure Data Engineering training program, because here we will be learning data factory, Databricks, Synapse, Fabric, and Logic App, Key Vault. But here this will be covered basic to advanced level. Means the main focus is Azure Data Factory, right? And then why a no coding or a no SQL guy can also learn Data Factory? Reason being that Data Factory is a no code tool. Here you don't need to write any code. Okay, so here you don't need to write any code. For example, if I want to migrate from source to destination, source to sync means source to destination. So in this particular example, which I was sharing you, suppose if I want to move the data from Oracle to SQL database, right? So here you can select Oracle in the source, Oracle in the source, right? And in the sync, you can select like a SharePoint or something, right? Whatever it is, right? Of blob story, and you can move the data. Here you don't need to write any code. Now you can basically learn Data Factory basic to advanced, and then in the side, right? In the side, you can learn some basics of SQL, right? That is enough, right? And in Raj Informatica Technologies, we will give you some videos through which you can watch it and learn SQL, right? Free videos. So now you can take this training program, and in this particular training program, let me show you the topics we will cover, okay? So here in this particular training program, we will be teaching you Azure basics, right? The basic cloud IaaS, SaaS, PaaS, Azure Intra, tenant, subscription management group, resource group, storage account, blob storage, ACL, permission, link service integration, runtime, recursive wildcard, list of file, mapping, user property, copy data activity, parameterization, for each, lookup, delta load, full load, data modeling, star schema, snowflake schema, fact dimension, SCD implementation, stored procedure, right? So here you learn basic SQL, and then I will guide you how to learn basic SQL, and then you can implement this as well. Key vault, DevOps, right? So we'll learn DevOps, but from the data engineering perspective, not like data DevOps perspective, right? So I will teach you enough which I know from 8 years, and this will be enough for you. Logic app. Then we will do one project, right? Then we will learn about Data Factory advanced triggers, Databricks basics such as the Spark architecture, Delta table, Medallion architecture. Then in Synapse we'll cover Polybase, serverless pool, dedicated pool. Then we will also learn Fabric, right? Here the Fabric is not written, but we will learn Fabric as well. This is, I think I opened a old course, but let me open a new one. Yeah. So we will cover Fabric as well, Microsoft Fabric introduction, sign up process, Lakehouse, right? All of this we will cover. And here we will do 3 projects, right? So first project is this one. First project is this one. Second project is this one. Third project this one. We will do 3 architecture diagram, one on Data Factory, one on Databricks, one on Synapse Analytics. But main focus is Data Factory here because this training program is for the people who doesn't know coding. Now, if somebody has more experience, right? Suppose Abhishek is not from a marketing background, but rather than that, Abhishek is a Informatica developer, have 3 years of experience, 3 to 4 years of experience, or 4 years of experience, no SQL he knows, right? No Python, right? For example, or suppose he know Python, right? He knows Python, for example, but no SQL or basics, for example, right? So in this particular case, or let me change a profile here, I will make 2 years only, right? Abhishek, Informatica developer, 2 years of experience, no coding, right? And you know one of the coding in good manner. For example, if you know SQL, you know SQL properly. If you know Python, you know Python properly, right? So now in this particular case, right, I recommend you to learn Azure Databricks and Spark. Why I'm recommending you to learn Azure Databricks and Spark? Because like the like let me show you this. The core skill set in 2030, right? If you see AI and big data, right? Now the data is increasing day by day in all the companies. And when the data is increasing day by day on all the companies, you need like a framework to process the data. You need engineers to process the data. And to process big amount of data, you need distributed computing. What is distributed computing? So distributed computing is nothing but like when you have big amount of data, right? In that case, you can basically process your data in multiple machines by using Spark, right? So distributed computing is nothing but if you have a problem statement, you submit to a master node and then your master will divide your problem statement into different workers and then processing will happen, which makes your processing faster. So in SQL, the processing happens in one machine, only in one machine. But in Databricks, the processing happens in multiple machines. And that can be done by using Spark. Okay, so that can be done by using Spark. For example, if you open Spark, Spark is multi-language engine for large-scale data processing, right? And then why I said if you know SQL, Python, it is okay because Spark can be written in Python, can be written in SQL, can be written in Scala, can be written in Java, can be written in R. And if you want know one language, you can adapt other language very easily, right? So if you know SQL, you can adapt Python. If you know Python, you can adapt SQL by practicing on Databricks, okay? So because nowadays the code is very handy, right? So suppose if I go to ChatGPT over here, if I write that, hey, I have this select star from table one, inner join table two on table one dot id equals to table2 dot id, simple SQL query, right? Convert this to PySpark and Spark SQL. So it's just like integrated language. Spark can be written in Python, can be written in SQL. That is what I'm saying. So it can be converted, right? And if you know this, you can easily understand this, right? It's not a big deal. These are the two data frame. I'm joining this two data frame on this ID. I'm making an inner join show. Means I want to see it. Similarly, you can convert into the SQL as well, right? So if you know one language, you can manage with other very easily, right? So that is why I'm recommending Azure Databricks and Spark, right? And if you know SQL, you can manage with Python. If you know Python, you can manage with SQL as well, okay? And in this particular course curriculum, the focus is Azure Databricks and Spark. And Spark is distributed computing framework. Now Spark is open source. It's open source. So Spark can run in Databricks. It can also run in Synapse. It can also run in Fabric. It can also run in AWS Glue. It can also run in Snowflake. It can also run locally because it's a open source, right? Spark is open source. So now if it can run in Databricks as well, you have Azure Databricks, you have AWS Databricks, you have GCP Databricks, right? So once you learn Spark, it is universal to everything, right? Everything. So once you learn Spark, you can apply the knowledge to Azure Databricks, GCP Databricks, AWS Databricks, Fabric, Glue, Snowflake, everywhere, right? So we will be learning Spark, and why we are learning in Databricks itself? Because Databricks is created by, why here? Because it is created by creators of Spark. So it is much more mature tool, right? It is much more mature tool. So now if you open Databricks, for example, right? Databricks wiki. So if you open this, here you can see Databricks is created by creator of Apache Spark, which makes Databricks much more powerful tool, much more mature tool when you want to do distributed computing. But the knowledge which you will get, right? The knowledge which you will get can be applied in all these tools and technology, right? And it's a must have skill set because the Databricks, the Spark processing is increasing nowadays, right? So you should really understand this, right? And which particular course curriculum we will follow for this? We will follow the Azure Databricks and Spark course curriculum for this. And the focus of here in this course curriculum is to learn Databricks and learn Spark in detailed manner. So Databricks we'll learn Spark, RDD, data frame API, DB utils parameterization, Delta Lake, DevOps, Azure Databricks CLI, backup process, Spark UI, Unity catalog, asset implementation, Lakehouse material architecture, Spark optimization technique, right? Then we will learn about Synapse. We will learn about directed acyclic graph in Spark optimization. We learn about directed acyclic graph, dynamic partition pruning, Databricks workflows, right? Everything we will learn. So the main focus over here is to learn Spark and Databricks, but 70% revolves around Spark, which can be implemented everywhere else, right? So that is the focus of this course curriculum. And then in this particular course curriculum, we will do two projects. So first we'll do this particular like this project, right? We'll implement end-to-end this project, and we will also implement this project, right? So these are the two projects we will do in this particular course curriculum. Okay. Now, if you tell me that, hey, Abhishek, like if I have more experience, right? Suppose Abhishek has more experience. Suppose Abhishek has 5 years of experience, right? Now, in this case, if you have more experience, you should really learn Azure data engineering and also Databricks and Spark because you are a more experienced guy. You should learn data processing and data migration both. So here the focus is data migration, right? Data migration, focus is data migration here and basic of data processing. But in this particular role, the focus is data processing and basic of data migration. But in this particular course, we are learning in detail everything, in detail everything. Okay, so now in this particular course, right, we will learn everything in detail. So you should go for a combined course in that particular manner, right? You should learn everything in detail in that case because you are a more experienced guy. And when you have more experience, you should really learn everything. Everything as in like I'm not still not telling you 10 tools. I'm just telling you to learn Data Factory, Databricks, SQL. That's all, right? And then in that case, you should really focus on learning Azure data engineering completely, which is Azure basic, fundamental, data factory, data loading, DevOps, Key Vault, everything. And then data factory also detail, fabric. And then you should also focus on Databricks in detail, right? And then you will do 5 projects in this, right? So you will do data factory, Azure data engineering projects as well. And you will also do the Databricks and Spark project as well, right? So you do 3 projects, this one, this one, this one. You also do this one, right? So you do 5 projects in total. So here you learn about everything, right? Everything here in this one, right? So you learn about like data factory in detail, You will learn about Databricks in detail, Spark in detail, which is universal, so you can apply your knowledge to all the tools, right? You learn like about all of this as well. And it will go for 4 months, right? So suppose this Azure data engineering goes for 2 months. This is 2 months course. This is also 2 month course. This goes for 4 months. So let me summarize everything for you so that it's clear, very, very clear for all of you. Okay, so Azure Data Engineering course will provide you 3 years of experience. You will learn ADF basic to advanced, Databricks basic to mid, Synapse basic to mid, warehousing basic to mid. We will do 3 projects. We'll learn about data migration, full load, delta load, AV, ADF, Databricks, Synapse, Fabric. It will give you 3 years of experience. You can crack up to 15 to 20 LPA. And guys, it's not like if you learn Databricks as well, that's better. But you can crack it, right? Without learning as well, you can crack it. I have cracked by myself by basic knowledge about Databricks, right? So you can also do it. Okay. So I recommend you to take this course if you don't have any coding experience. Now you can also do Databricks and Spark course if you have some sort of a coding, either SQL and Python. So basic knowledge of SQL and Python, if you have, you can do Databricks and you can learn Databricks. You can apply any job related to Databricks or Spark, right? You do three projects. You learn about Databricks, Spark architecture, Unity Catalog modeling architecture. You crack up to 15 to 20 LPA. Now, if you are more experienced guy, you should go for a combined course. You learn about Databricks, Spark, Synapse, warehousing, 6 projects, ADF, data migration, full load, delta load. Anybody can do this. And if your expectation is more than this, then you can do this course. And this is a summary about everything. Now, all the classes will go on a free subscription of Azure, right? And then here we will practice everything, right? Over here, we will practice everything. Okay, so here we will practice all the classes. We will go one by one. We will go into this. We'll practice on this. And the subscription is free for a month, and after that this will be disabled, just like you can see this is disabled, right? So after 1 month this is disabled automatically. You can create another account. So here you can see that I have multiples account by different email IDs, right? That I have. So similarly, you can also create multiple account by using multiple email ID by like eliminating this cost. And if you want to bear this cost, you can also upgrade your account to pay as you go, which will cost you 500 to 1000 rupees a month, not more than that. And I will guide you how you can manage with this much better amount of price, right? Now, I think I have answered all the questions, right? So now let me also go through this particular, like, let me summarize everything for you. Why cloud? Because easy to collaborate, easy to maintain. What is cloud? You're not using your computer, you're using someone else's computer. That is why that is what the cloud is. Why Azure? Because like Microsoft is heavily investing in OpenAI, ChatGPT. Every company uses a Microsoft product. What is data engineering? Data engineering is nothing but data movement, data transformation. For data movement, you use Data Factory, and then you can manage with Synapse and Fabric. No coding is required for this. For data transformation, right? Either you can do it by using SQL or you can use Spark. And Spark knowledge is useful and all the tools, right? And if you don't know coding, then we recommend you start with Data Factory, learn other tools basics, focus on Data Factory. If you know coding, you start with Databricks and Spark. Either SQL and Python is fine because Spark can be written in multiple language. And if you are an experienced guy, you go for a combined course, right? This is a summary about everything. Now, if you have any question, you can ask me, guys. Anybody has any question which I can answer, guys, now?
Yeah, so for same, right? So how much PySpark we'll be doing? Will it be just the basic or we'll be doing like deep dive into the PySpark?
We will be learning Spark for 1.5 months. So I assume it's a deep dive.
Okay.
Okay, so the deep dive is subjective, right? So from my perspective, it's in depth, right? But you can tell me, like I show you syllabus. 1 second. So we will cover introduction of Databricks Spark architecture, the Spark, the Databricks overview. Then we will learn about Databricks architecture. We will learn about cluster, how to create cluster. We will learn about RDD data frame API. We will learn about Spark API and data source API. We will learn about how to convert from pandas to PySpark. I will show you the basic bread and butter of data transformation, like basic what are the data transformation which we do in PySpark. Then we will learn about transformation actions. Then we will learn about DB utils. Then we will learn about Data Lake, which is not PySpark, but ideally Delta Lake properties. Then we will learn about processing CSV, JSON, XML file. Then we will learn about different types of table, different types of views, how to push your code to Git. Then we will learn about how to connect using JDBC connector. Then we will learn about Databricks CLI. Then we will go into the Spark UI, which is more on a optimization technique, right? So in the optimization technique, we will go through the Spark UI. We will learn about like predicate push down, projection push down, repartition coalesce, cache persist, data skewness, short merge and broadcast join, dynamic partition pruning. Then we will go into the catalyst optimizer, UDF, and we will try to implement SCD type 2 Unity catalog implementation, right? And then we will do two projects. One is this one and another is this one. First, I will show you this project, then I will show you this project. So if you feel like it's good, I assume it's good, right? So it's in depth.
Yeah, it's
Now, if
good.
you
So
have
for
some,
parameterization, right? So we do for that we'll do so that we can push it into CI/CD, right? Parameterizing the
no,
notebooks.
parameterization is being done so that you can pass different values to run your code rather than like, so suppose if you hard code your values in your notebook, you cannot pass different table names. So what we are trying to do is we are trying to create a parameterized notebook in which you can pass different values, still your notebook runs, right?
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Okay, guys, anybody has any question? All right, guys, make sure that you understand the roadmap. If you're looking for a course, you can enroll. But if you're not looking for course as well, use your time, try to ask question. I'm here to help you. I can answer some sort of a general question as well. That's not a problem. But make sure you basically clear about the roadmap, how to become a Azure data engineer based upon your profile. And my suggestion to you is don't focus on learning many things. We can teach you many things. The problem is you cannot learn many things because in Raj Informatica, they have like so many courses, right? So we can teach you many things, but the problem is you need to learn enough to get a job. And then once you get a job, like you try to figure out, you try to learn accordingly, and then you try to deliver, right? So you have limited time, try to use that time and learn efficiently, right? So all the things are available in the internet as well for free, right? If you just want to use internet, like, and then learn, there is a world of chat GPT, OpenAI, you can learn everything for free nowadays. But the problem is you need to invest time in research. You need to try to like, hey, I want to learn data factory. What should I learn? How much I should learn, right? And then what are the things I should learn in data factory? There we can assist you because I know day-to-day job and I will teach you accordingly what is required for day-to-day job so that you're not wasting too much time on research, but you're focused in learning what is important and then you are switching your job, right? So that is what we will pitch in and we will help you. All right. Anybody has any question, guys? Please go ahead. Okay, I think if there's no question, Karthik, we can take the session now forward, please.
Yes, Abhishek, thank you so much for the wonderful session. So, hi everyone, this is Karthik again. So, yeah, as I said, I'll be like explaining you about some special offers and everything, and like I'll be explaining you about the how we can apply for the job opportunities and everything. I'll just like tell you now. Okay, so see, you can ask me like why RAS Cloud Technologies, as there is like many training institutes providing this Azure Data Engineering and Databricks program, right? Okay, I'll tell you something like which we have implemented from the last 4.5 years. Okay, and so like mostly by these Feb or March, by this March 28th, we are going to reach 5 years as well. And I'll tell you like what we have something like made unique thing, what we made us in the market. See, someone who is enrolling with RAS Cloud Technologies, okay. So without any kind of proxy, without any kind of job support, you can easily survive in the market and you can easily clear the interview without any support. This is what we plan to do. This is what we committed for the students whoever enrolled with us. You can see the many institutes outside, they are providing the training as well, they are providing the job support as well, they are doing the proxy as well. Okay, if you are going for the proxy and job support, why the training is? You don't require the training there, right? So this is what the other institutes are doing right now. But from our end, this is what the unique thing that we are doing here. And the one more thing I just like want to show you here. So we just launched a job portal. Okay, that is a job listings page of RAS Cloud Technologies. This is only accessed by RAS Cloud Technologies students only. Okay, so what this page means? Okay, there will be many jobs outside. You can just go to the LinkedIn, you'll get the same. If you just go to the like Naukri, you'll just get the same, right? But here like what we are going to do, what we are going to help the students is, see, as there are many job roles are available right now in the market, the students are getting confused with that. So to which job role I need to apply for, to which job role I need to apply for, even though it is a showing as Azure data engineering itself, but there is some different skill set they mentioned there. Okay, but in a different way they have mentioned the roles and responsibilities. Okay, so in a different manner they mentioned like you are a bit confused that is this job is suitable for you or not. Okay, will that this kind of like confusions are happening many times. The people who are coming back, like who is taking the break like a 3 to 5 years and coming back to the field again, these kind of people are like facing this issue more. So who are already in the market, they are easily understanding the things. But someone like who is like just coming back to the IT, or someone who is just stepping into the IT, so these people are facing these issues. So to avoid this, like what we have done is, me and my team, so we will be finding the opportunities across all the job platforms like Naukri, Monster, LinkedIn, Indeed, Glassdoor, and many other platforms as well. Okay, so I just listed few here. So we will be like just like finding the opportunities for you. Like I have 17 courses in the institute right now. Now the Azure data engineering batch is about to end. So these people are going to apply for the jobs right now. What I do is, so before like a 4 to 5 days before itself, I'll start like looking for the opportunities, like what are the opportunities are mentioned in the like all these platforms. I will search the opportunities for you from all these platforms. Okay, I'll just see one person will be allocated to just check in the Naukri, one person will be allocated to just check in the Indeed. Okay, so like this, like we have just divided all the platforms here. So on Azure data engineering, whatever the relevant data, relevant like data is available in the Naukri platform, I will be mentioning that particular job role here in the with the website. Okay, so like I'll be like just finding the opportunities for freshers as well, for 0 years, like 0 to 1 years, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, up to 8 years, like whatever the experience you are trying to add in your relevant experience in your resume. So to that relevant experience, like whatever the like job roles available in the market, I will be finding for you and I'll be placing here. Okay, so in this page you can find out the jobs for all the classes actually, I mean all the courses actually, not only for particularly Azure right now. There is a filter. There is a filter like where you can just like filter it and you can go for it. Just go to here, all topics related to, just click on this. You can find out all the courses that what we are offering right now. Okay, so here you can just select Azure. I think like my team is like about to add this Azure here. Okay, I'm just selecting the other one. I'm just selecting like artificial intelligence and machine learning. So related to this artificial intelligence and machine learning, these two jobs I have updated. Okay, so which is helpful for 0 to 2 years Bangalore location and 0 to 7 years Bangalore location. So this is how like we will be like just like sharing with you. If you just like open this job portal is posted by this company. Okay, and you can just see the description as well. Okay, so and it is an on-site opportunity like Bangalore. Okay, so it is a permanent opportunity. You can see the complete job role here. Okay, this is the complete job role here, and you can see the industry type and everything here, department data science and analytics. Okay, so education qualification, everything you can see here, and you can just like apply from here. Just give your name, email ID, mobile number, and just drop your resume here and click on submit. That's it. You can apply from our portal directly, okay, without visiting all these platforms. Okay, so daily visiting all these platforms and doing the things. Apart from that, like you can do these things. You can see for the generative AI, like I have added 3 already. One is for 0 to 1 years, 0 to 1 years, and 0 to 2 years. Okay, one is from IBM, one is from Genser, like one is from like another company. This is how like we are just trying to build this. This is just launched now, and we are just trying to like make it like more professional for each and everyone, so more accessible, easily understanding for everyone. So even there are other filters are there, like job type is a full time or internship or something else, any locations, any particular locations you are looking for. I am looking for only Bangalore. Okay, I am looking for all the opportunities. I'm looking for only Bangalore opportunities. These are the Bangalore opportunities available right now. Okay, these are the opportunities. Okay, so this is how like we are planning something here, so which helps everyone to apply for the jobs very easily. Okay, so without like visiting all the other platforms as well. And apart from these things, like we just like ask our students to be consistently attending the classes, which gives you a good knowledge, and easily like you can clear the interviews as well. So these are the things that we need to maintain. So the first one is the consistency. So towards the classes, if you are consistently like joining the classes, definitely like you will understand like a very good knowledge. You'll gain very good knowledge here. No need to worry about that. And coming to the like other things, like if you are having some kind of career gap or the career break, something else you have, and you want to step into the IT again, you want some experience to be kept here. So for this experience and all, you don't need to look for any other companies or any other consultancies. Okay, I'll help you with the consultancy as well. So which helps you to clear the background verification as well. Each and every step they'll take care of. No need to worry about that. Okay. Even the resume, like we will help you. And like from the basic question, okay, how to answer, tell me about yourself question. How to answer, tell me about yourself question. Like how you should prepare yourself, how you should like explore yourself, how you should change your current experience into the relevant experience. If you are working on Informatica, like how to showcase the experience on Azure right now. So each and every aspect, like we are here to help you. No need to worry about that. Coming to our timings and all, we will be available from morning 8 a.m. to night 11 p.m. daily. Sunday to Monday, all days will be available. No need to worry about that. And apart from these things, our company will be open throughout 365 days. Someone will be there in the office for sure. There is a no closing day for Rascrow Technologies. You might be like if you ping up in the midnight, like no one can help you at that time. So from morning 8 to night 11 p.m. will be available. And again, it is 365 days, not for like Monday to Friday or something else. We'll be taking a break for 1 day or 2 day like that. Every day, someone will be there in the office, and they'll be helping you for like any queries, like what are the queries you are getting. So it will be cleared for sure. Okay, this is what made us like more unique in the market. And we started with only one course initially, but right now like we have almost 17 plus courses here. Okay, so this is where like we are right now, and we are just still trying to help the people more. Okay, so to more like to get the jobs very easily. And this is what like our aim to. Okay, and if you have any questions related to the training and everything, I just like forget one thing about the like offer. One second, let me show you clearly. There is a flat 10% discount available. There is a flat 10% discount available on all our trainings right now. Okay, this offer is available only today. Only today. If you won't believe my words, like you can just see that tomorrow it won't be available. Okay, this offer is available only today. The people whoever want to enroll today, you can plan your enrollment today and you can go ahead. So if you just go to the courses page, let me just show you the prices and everything to you. Okay, after 10% prices, like I'll just show you like how it will be. So this Azure data engineering is 19,999, right? After discount, you can get this course for just like 17,999 rupees only. For the Databricks also same 17,999. If you wanna go for both the combo course, it is like 31,499. This is what the prices that we have right now today. Okay, and you can just check it out and you can go for it. From tomorrow, it will be like only the full prices will be available. There is no discounts available from tomorrow. Okay, my team is still available, they are still working. So if you have any questions, you can just connect to them and you can clear all your questions. Okay, or else even I will be available here on this number 8105296858 till 11 p.m. like we'll be working and we'll be available with you. So if you have any questions, any queries, okay, so please message us on this number, or you can call also. Okay, or we can have a call as well. Got it? Any questions from anyone, please? If you have any questions, you can unmute yourself and you can ask me. From the institute end, from the trainers end, like whatever the possibilities we have, so we are doing it from our end, okay? The only one thing that we are expecting from the students end is, if you can just like consistently join the classes, if you can just practice well consistently, then definitely this consistency will gives you the success. There is no doubt in that. For sure, you will get it. Okay, don't worry about all the things, like whatever the market is right now. See everyone will be thinking that from January there will be like a very good opportunities will be there, and so it is a hiring period, is a hiring season is starting at this particular time, January, like after first week or from the January 2nd itself, the people are expecting the openings, right? So for that, like what we are doing today, this is most important thing, okay? So yes, there is opportunity opening. See, there is an opening on Azure or on the Snowflake or on the generative AI, something there is opening for sure. Like we're expecting some openings on January month, okay? So if you see the opening, you won't get the job, right? You need to clear the interview. To clear the interview, like what you are doing in these 2 months is more important. Okay, plan accordingly. Just see, these 2 months everyone will say that this is like a vacation period or something else, right? But for me, if someone like who is switching the job, this is a learning period for you. This is a learning time for you. So where you'll be having a like very less work in the office as well, if someone who is working and like planning to switch their jobs, okay? If someone who want to step in right now, this is the time like where you need to like work more harder to get the job. Okay, if someone who don't have any experience like want to switch, so this is the place like where you can give more interviews. This is the like time like where you can get more interviews as well. If you cannot clear the first 3 interviews, go for the fourth one, go for the fifth one, go for the 10th one, go for the 15th interview as well. Whenever you give more interviews, okay, it will gives you more confidence, and you will learn from each and every interview. You learn something they have asked you, you don't know, you'll be noting down that, and you'll be getting cleared with the trainer again, and you're going for the second interview. Still you got some more new questions, you are unable to answer these questions. Again you'll get the answers for that, asking the trainer, you'll get the complete answers again, and again like you will be like moving to the next interview. Still you failed, yeah, that is fine, no issues. Even if you see, if there is no opportunities in the market, at that time like you should feel fear. Okay, when you have more opportunities, and the Azure is currently the trending cloud technology when you compare with all other clouds, even the most occupancy cloud, that is AWS. Even if you compare with the AWS growth, okay, so Azure is like, I think like more than 50 to 60%, like it is growing fast, like more than AWS. Okay, so this is the fastest growing cloud technology from the last 2.5 years. If you plan to switch to any cloud right now, so this is the first preference from our end. If you want to go for other clouds also, yes, there are many clouds are there right now, but the first preference and the market is good for this particular cloud only. Okay, so plan your enrollment. So go for it. Complete these 2 months. Even if you are planning for a combo course, just complete your first 2 months program now and start applying jobs immediately after the first module. Okay, then you parallelly complete the second module as well. If you got job with the first module only, that is really well and good. So if you want more support, if you want to clear more opportunities with the counter offers or something else like that, then definitely this second module will also help you. I hope like I have given the complete experience. I have just given the complete things like what I have experienced till now. So if you still have any questions, you can ask me, please. Yeah, Sapan. Now my team will give a call to you on this. No need to worry about that. Okay. Yes. Still anything else from your end? So how much price in the dollars, please? Uh, yeah, Rasha. Like I'll just like confirm you like over chat. Just stay connected, please. Still anything else from anyone? Do you have any questions? We accept all the payment modes. We accept UPI, bank transfer, net banking, credit card, debit cards, and we accept the international transfers as well. So you can just go to the courses section here. Okay, you can just go to the courses section here, and you can just click on pay and enroll now. Okay, see, before going for the payment, I would request everyone to complete the sign up procedure. Okay, you can see the right side top corner, sign up with Google. Just click on this. So here you can find out two options to log in. Okay, never use this. This is only for the admins. Okay, always use this. Sign in with Google option. Sign in with Google. Just click on this. Just click on this. If you have already logged in with any of the mail ID in that particular browser, it will show you like this. If not, you can just log in with your mail ID. Okay, I'm just already using this mail ID, so I have just clicked on this. Once you click on this mail ID, it will take you to the page, the course. Go to the courses again. Go to the courses again. Go to the Azure trainings again. See, the course is about to start. Today's introduction, second introduction class that we have done. Okay, the next class mostly will be on day after tomorrow. Okay, that will be on Thursday. That will be on Thursday. We'll be having the next session. You can just like scroll down. You can just click on the enroll now here on the combo course I'm showing you. If you get any ads, just close them. Click on enroll now. It will take you to the page. This one, okay, 10% discount. It will be closed in next 1.5 hour. Okay, surely it will be closed in next 1.5 hour. If you want, you can check it out. Okay, in the payment page, you can find out two options here. Two options here. One will be international credit or debit cards. One will be Indian credit or debit cards. Okay, so both we have. Even if you want to pay from the international credit or debit cards also, you can just click on this, select the order, and you can just click on pay and enroll now. The course price is 34,999, but like after the 10% discount, you're going to get this course for just 31,499 rupees only. Like once you just click on this, like you are going to the payment page. From that payment page, you can make the payment using any of your international credit or debit cards also. For international payment mode, only credit or debit cards are accepted and you can go for it. For Indian payment mode, you have credit, debit cards, EMI, UPI, okay, and the net banking, and the like few wallets are also available. Everything you can just check it out. Everything you can just check it out. Okay, so thank you all for joining the session today. If you still have any questions, please unmute yourself and ask me, or else you can message me also. If you haven't dropped your name and WhatsApp number over chat, please drop it now so that you'll get this session recording. You'll get this session recording by tomorrow morning. Okay. Yeah. Thank you all. Thanks for joining the session today. Have a great day. Thank you, Abhishek Garu. Thanks for the session.